Let's try this again. Good afternoon, Inagua. I'm Leonard Swain with my two companions here. Already you would have seen us for the past 2 days. We came in yesterday to bring a word from the Most High, our Father Ahaya, to the lovely town of Inagua. Come to share with you a word from the Most High that we think is most fitting. We understand from the word of the Most High, from the Spirit of the Most High, that according to the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, that states that in the last days perilous times shall come. And we recognize that we are in the last days, that perilous times are upon us. And so, because perilous times is upon us, and the Most High, our Father, loves Inagua, He has sent us with a word to you to help you to understand what this perilous time is all about, what is involved in it, and how you are affected by it, and what you can do to help yourself to survive the perilous times and make it through to the end. For a long time you have been taught that the world is so-called coming to an end. All of us have heard it. And so we believe and we recognize by the signs of the time, as we said before, that the perilous times are here, and the end of the age, that is, the world systems, are upon us. So we refer you to the scriptures that answers all things. Matthew chapter 10, verses 26 through 28, that states, "Therefore do not fear them, for whatsoever is covered shall be revealed, and whatsoever is hidden shall be made known." We want to let you know by the Spirit of the Most High that many things have been hidden from you that needs to be revealed to you. Many things have been covered. Some things nearby you, other things farther away. They have been covered so that you could not see, hear, nor be able to understand what it is that has been covered and hidden from you. So the Most High has sent us to uncover these things and to reveal what has been hidden. It states further in verse 27, "What I say to you in the dark, speak in the light, and what you hear in the air, proclaim on the housetops. And do not fear them who kill the body, but are able to kill the soul, the being. But rather fear Him," that is the Most High, "who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." You know those scriptures. We're referring to another scripture. John chapter 8, verse 42. It reads as follows. John chapter 8, verse 42. The verse states, the verse I'm looking for says that, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." What is the truth that you need to know tonight? The truth you need to know tonight that we've come to bring to you, that is to let you know that nearly 400 years ago, your forefathers and mothers were brought out of Africa, the great land of Africa, to be slaves in what is known as the Americas. That is, the great American continent, North America, the Caribbean, the whole Caribbean, and the Bahamas, Bermuda. 3 tribes of the children of Israel were brought out of Africa to be slaves, because the children of Israel were disobedient and rebellious in the land of Israel. And so the Most High, our Father, prophesied to them and scattered them. Let's look for a reference of this in the book of Deuteronomy, where the Most High is speaking to our forefathers, the children of Israel, when the prophet Moses brought them out of the land of Egypt. The Most High had him speak to them and say to them, well, first of all, let's go back a little bit further. In the book of Exodus chapter 19, Exodus chapter 19, verse 5, the Most High says to the children of Israel, the Most High says to the children of Israel, Exodus 19, verse 4, you have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. And now, if you diligently obey my voice and shall guard my covenant, then you shall be my treasured possession above all the peoples, for all the earth is mine. The Most High had said to the children of Israel, the whole world, I made it. But now I have chosen you, the children of Israel, a race of black people. That's what they are called today. A race of black people. He had chosen this nation for his chosen people. And he says, and you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a set apart nation. Those are the words which you are to speak to the children of Israel. So this is what the Most High commanded Moses to speak to the children of Israel, to let them know that they were chosen by our Father Ahia in heaven to be the chosen people of the earth and to be the rulers of the earth. And so he's telling them that as he would bring them into the land of Canaan, which is called the land of Israel, that they are to be mindful that he worked great wonders for them in delivering them from the bondage of Egypt and Pharaoh, and to deliver them from Pharaoh and Egypt, and to bring them into the land that he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the land of Israel. And so he said to them to observe my covenant, the Ten Commandments and the statutes, laws that are written in the scriptures, and that he had made them to be above all nations and people of the earth. This is who you are. Let's go now to Deuteronomy, chapter 28, where now the children of Israel are in the land. 22. Oh, I'm 28. 28. Deuteronomy 28. I'm sorry. We're backtracking just a little bit to hear a little bit more of this prophecy, where the Father, the Most High, prophesies through Moses that if the children of Israel should be obedient and not obey the covenant, that some things were going to happen to them. First of all, if you read the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy, you will find that the Father says to the children of Israel, in verse 1 of 28, and it shall be if you diligently obey the voice of Ahia, your Elohim, to guard and to do his commandments, which I command you today, that Ahia, your Elohim, shall set you high above all the nations of the earth. This is you, your people that the Most High spoke to, that he would set them above, and not just above, but high above all the nations of the earth. And so he said to them, if you just be obedient, good things are going to happen for you. And it's just going to be all right.